Alright, we're in the gym. So they got a call, said something wrong with the gym AC. Right now I come in here, it's pretty nice and cool. So I opened all the covers and there's your PPM monitor. What happened is when the PPM go up, so that medicine system is gonna bring the outside air and trying to bring the PPM down, the CO2 level. That's when you fill up with too many person in this gym. And there's your thermostat. Right now we are 72 degrees. So let's see when they set it. They set probably like 71, pretty close to the target temperature. So right now it looks cooling, but I'm still gonna go through the system. You know what the hell? They called, must be something triggered that, and I gotta figure out, make sure everything's all right. Alright, came to the second floor, and here's the medicine panel. So let's just, if we can find something that's trigger the problem. My timer is 1040. That's about right. It's not it's not off. Our return temperature, zone temperature is 70.72, and the set point is 71, so it's not doing bad. Cooling stage command off. So right now it's not calling for cooling, it's probably just satisfied, and so it's standing by until that whatever the deadband heats is gonna call in again. The occupied mode is occupied. I guess sometime, because this is controlled by Medicine, and sometime they actually have a kind of like unoccupied mode in order to save energy. So if this is off, or that time clock is off for some reason, this unit won't come up. So we check everything. So far looks good. The R dot temperature is 81. Return air is 74. So it's getting there to end up calling out the stage again. So another thing I have to check is make sure that outside air damper is closed. Right now it's drawing the minimum air. And make sure that return air damper is fully open. So right now it's on standing by, it's probably still not calling. I'm going to wait a little bit, and while I'm waiting I can check the outside condensing unit, see if I can find anything wrong from there. Alright, I just finished checking this unit. I didn't find anything wrong. There's no unusual noise from bearing or the fan. And my filter is pretty clean. I'm pretty updated to this. Last time we also greased the bearing, so I don't think there's any problem with it. So we're gonna go outside and see what's going on. This is outside air environment. This is a big gym right here. Units, condensing units. Right now it's not running. So we can find here. Good news is you can look for on this panel. You can figure out what's wrong with it by looking at either alarm or history. If something goes up, it will show. So right now thermostat is off. You can see zone 1 and zone 2 is thermostat off. There's nothing major, nothing like, if any pressure problem like with the refrigeration cycle, it will show like high temperature, high side pressure, or low side pressure is going to the limits, going over the limits. It will show up. So I'm not showing up that, and it's good news. So far I don't see something major, so I'm just gonna bring all the stage on. There's two ways. Either you can lower the thermostat to a very low set point, or you can just command the Medicus to calling all the stage on. So I'm gonna do that. Alright, so play with the Metasys and try to bring all the stage on. You can see that's actually 4 stage. All the lights came on. So I just made a call for all the stage. Alright, with all the compressor, make sure all the compressor is running and condenser fan motor can operating. I went here and checked the operation data. Ambient air is 90 degrees. System 1 is about 102 section temperature and discharge temperature is 350. This is a R410. Check is actually check the liquid thermal line. I know on the condenser units the panel actually says they are on because that Metasys I was calling, see all the really light is on. So I'm gonna physically verify it is actually got a magnet, so I can feel that. And the other one is up here, I can feel that as well. So I just physically verified that they are open. So even with some like short cycling on the circuit 1 and circuit 2, our temperature split is not that bad. It was like a 57. Now it's just back to a 58 or something. I believe one of the stage probably shut off. The return air is 74, so give me about around 17, 16-ish there, so it's not so bad. Alright, here we can see a lot of trace of oil. All that is oil. Yeah, all that is oil over there. But where the sensing bulb is, definitely gonna clean up and do an inspection and see what's going on there. It says system 1. Our system 1 is short cycling crazy, so we're definitely gonna check that out. Alright, I'm gonna explain what I just saw. Right now the system is down, but I just for better audio quality I just shoot this video while it's not running. So as I go through the system, which is right there, says system 1, that's circuit 1, they got 2 compressors. It show you which one's on and which one's off. And system 2 is circuit 2. So what's going on is when I go to the pressure side, so I notice when my compressor, when a circuit 2 is on the all 4 stages calling, my system 1 is one of the compressor will kick on, both will kick on and end up like bring this section pressure down to about 110-ish or even 109, 108, and then it's gonna cut off one compressor and start the other, and from there it's gonna be short cycling each compressor. It's gonna be one compressor kick on, not more than like 2 minutes, and maybe more, I would say 2 to 5 minutes, and the other one take on, and they're just gonna short cycling both compressors. So what I learned from this is they must have a low on charge somewhere, or low on charge of the leak somewhere. So I'm definitely gonna investigate further. I'm gonna bring my smart probe and hook up to a subcooling, because we got a TXV. This is split system TXV with full compressors. Alright, so I actually popped all the cover open so I can take a look at the compressor side. And this is circuit 1 over here, compressor 1 and 2. That's circuit 2, compressors 3 and 4. And it looks like we replaced this compressor. Still see that that's not factory welding over there. And I believe we replaced this compressor as well. That's not it doesn't look like a factory welding to me either. And so I gotta crack this service valve middle seated so I can hook up my liquid line gauge up there, and I'm gonna send a part of this piping so I can get a good reading of the temperature to take subcooling, and do the same to the suction side. Alright, so now I'm gonna take a subcooling and superheat reading. So just keep in mind, every time you have something like this, you are assuming that evaporator coil is clean, the filter is clean, the condenser coil is clean, but in the actual situation that's not usually the case. So you have to dealing with what you have. Just keep in mind the number may be a little bit affected. So look at this coil right here. Take a closer look, focus on there, and there's some leaves sucked in, there's some crabs, some trash. Look what we got here. Look what we got here. So we got this fenced area. This is like a fenced area from the outside. Everybody can pass on this road, and the kids just randomly throw the trash in here, and there's no way we can stop that. And there's leaf from the pantry as well, and this is happening every day. It's been collecting so far. This is one of the other situation we have with this unit. So one thing I want to mention about this smart probe is to get the best accurate reading, you want to send the pipe. So I send that area. And something about this smart probe is they gotta see that sensor over there, and they said I got nothing. So when you clip on the pipe, you want to keep that sensor to the higher place or on the side. The worst place you want to place that sensor is at the bottom. The reason being that is when there's an oil, guess where that oil is gonna go? Guess where that oil is gonna go? It's gonna go to the bottom of the pipe. So the last thing you want to do is put some oil, refrigerant oil, on that sensor. A lot of people, I don't know if a lot of people know this, but this is a valve with a packing in there. The best practice to do this is actually lose the packing every time you lose you middle state or front state that valve, and this will make that packing last longer. Sooner or later that packing will create a leak if you don't lose it every time, and after you're done you tight it. It's okay if you lose it, it's gonna piece a little bit. That's completely normal. Just don't be afraid of that. So every time you do the source valve, you want to lose that packing. Alright, right now, so both compressors running. My superheat gonna go high, my self-cooling gonna go lower. And you will notice that one of the compressor will cut off because the system is, now it just cut off. So the system is low on charge, and right now it's only one compressor running on the circuit 1. So with just one compressor running, my superheat and my subcooling is not going to be right. Now the other compressor just kicked down. You can see both numbers rising now. My superheat is over 20 now. Subcooling is kept climbing. Now it just cut off. Like, it's within 2 minutes that compressor gonna cut off. That's an indication of low on charge. Alright, I put everything back on. I don't see any oil spot or anything like any floor oil or any piping that is collected with oil or dirt, anything like that. This is search system 1, and it's definitely low on charge. So if we don't either top it off or or repair the leak, finally repair the leak. It's gonna end up like that units, that small gym units, and the compressor will kick on for only like less than 2 minutes, and it's gonna cut it off, so end up short cycling that compressor, and that compressor won't last long. Alright, back to this TXV area where I suspect the leak, because you see a lot of trace of oil there. So this is actually the TXV was for system 1, and somebody marked there for system 1. So what happened is all the TXV has 3 pressures: the valve pressure, which keeps the valve open, and the spring pressure keeps the valve closed, and also the evaporator suction pressure keeps the valve closed. So we still have a good split. We have pretty good differential, which is telling me that valve is not losing the pressure yet. It's not losing the pressure. So I'm gonna clean this area really good with some simple green, and hopefully we can spot some leak from this area. If not, this is the only place I've seen that may have a leak from this area. But if not, I believe I had to quote out a leak check and repair, which could be a pain in the ass, because this system takes like 200 and something, 220 pounds or whatever R410 in there. Alright, let's give this TXV a leak check. Squeeze slowly. I don't know if you can see there. You want to give it a little small squeeze. This way it doesn't create any bubbles when you cover the area, and anything any small leak is gonna show up. So far I haven't seen any leak anywhere. Underneath there, yeah, that's good. Let's to complete the job, we do have a binder here to track everything. This is every day I must do. So I'm gonna show you what this banner looks like. There's a filter lock for 2018 up to date, tell you which building has been done, and here's the 2008 all the repairs. Got a lot of repairs right now, and this tell you where the coil wash is at.